Why, hello.
Oh, hi there.
Cletus!
Oh, it's Errol. How you doing, buddy?
My God.
I didn't
It's
even know
been-
you've done made it through the storm. Where were you?
I woke up and I was on the north side, and so I took it upon myself to build a raft and sail my way down here to this beautiful shore. What
Hey,
happened
you
to
remember
you?
that spot we used to be at over on the water? Remember over on the water?
Indeed.
Yeah,
Thank you,
I
oh my God,
got
for the
one of
follow.
them rafts
Wasn't
y'all
serious.
made. Remember that raft y'all made that was sitting out on the water for a couple of days, a long time? I jumped on that and I rode it on out over the water. And I sat out there until the storm passed.
My God, all I remember is staring at some rare artifacts in the Majestic Eagle. And then boom! I was hit with a massive wave, left with nothing but my underpants.
Yeah, I didn't lose my underpants, but I sure as hell got some sunburn out on that water. It got real hot out there.
Did
But
it
yeah, I'm
not?
alright now.
It was terrible. I didn't even pack any sunscreen.
Yeah, I didn't have no sunscreen. I didn't have nothing. I had nothing to protect me out there on that water, so it was kind of scary. But I will tell you, I have an offer that you can't refuse.
Indeed, what is this?
I'm selling these here Signal OS4s. Got myself a cell phone company I'm doing here. I got a whole package of them coming in off the water tomorrow, and I'm offering up a good price. 180 ingots, 6.5 months of service, and it's going to be right off that antenna right there next to your house. You're going to have some of the best service on the island. No dark spots, nothing. You're going to be getting good service with your Signal OS4.
Well, okay, well, I have to ask you one question. What are the roaming charges?
What's that? We don't actually currently have any service plan that available to us that offers anything with roaming. So if you do get into what I would consider a dark spot of some sort,
Hey,
or you
Paris, how
get
doing?
disconnected from that old antenna up there, you're pretty much not getting no service for a little while. I do apologize.
Well, no, that's fine as long as I'm not being charged extra ingots for my roaming fees.
No, my services are real new. It is running off of the digitally enhanced screen resolution quadruplex, and it is a little bit better than tripleplex that I used to have on the OS2. That was just my little get-together, beat-up little machine that I was starting the whole practice on, and now I got a little bit better one with the OS4. So I'm offering that out to the community for one low price, 100 ingots. And now, I do want to let you know, if you purchase today, it does come with a Grindr account. You familiar with applications on the old World Wide Webernet?
Well, see, with the last telephone I had, it was one of them flip phones.
Oh, you used a telephone. Yeah, we used to have one of them at Mama's house. Now, Mama always said she hated that one that we had on the string because you go running outside and you get yanked back in the house because you couldn't get to talking outside. So we always kept it home in the house by the kid. I never had one of them flippy phones, but I'll tell you what, this thing is really crazy. I'll tell you right now, Mr. Earl, you can take pictures of yourself and send them to other people on the island. Yeah. So let's say you're sitting over here on the water. You got your pterodon next to you, and y'all are making some, sweet music. Y'all are talking at each other. You got some water all over you, nice and drippy, coming down your skin. You want to show the rest of the ladies on the island how pretty and succulent you look at the moment? Take a little snapshot with your old Signal OS4 and send that out on the Grindr, and you get some people coming and visiting.
Well, how many registered users are on the Grindr?
Currently, I'm sitting at 0, but I will have some soon, and I'm really excited because the services will be up and running tomorrow, giving you a head start and getting on that, you getting to look at today. I do want to let you know, and this is between you and I, Mr. Earl, this is a secret, okay? This is a secret. Coming up in the near future, you see that blue antenna over there? About
Yes,
2.5
indeed.
weeks, I'm going to have that book face up and running, have that book face for it. You can get on there, set up some pics, get some friends, get connected, and do some chatting over that book face and send photos.
Well, okay. What if I prepare an exquisite dinner? Would I be able to snap a photo of it and share it amongst the people?
Yes, you can, as well as invite them over to come visit with an event. You post an event and inform everybody that you're currently offering up a good dinner and have them on over and visit y'all. Now, do remember this, too. I heard you were doing some kind of little tea thing here, Ryan. You were doing some making tea and stuff? You doing like over at the Majestic Eagle?
Indeed. Well, yes, we'll have a variety of teas. From your relaxing teas to your alert and alarming teas.
Okay, well, I do want to let you know that business-wise, I can give you a good deal on a business plan. And then you can set it up so that the rest of your employees have one of these Signal OS 4s. Now, being that you have a company and all, you can advertise your company over using photos over that Signal OS 4 services through the Grindr and the book face.
Well,
now, let me talk to you a little bit about that Grindr, okay? Now, I'm really sad to inform you that we cannot use Mr. Earl Grey 22. We cannot use Grey Earl 26. No, we can't use your name because I can't single-handedly type it in and put it into system.
What about Papa Earl?
I cannot do that, Mr. Earl, because I'm not able to actually... There's nothing here. There's no way to actually type into my system your username, so I have to generate one by pressing a button. Now, give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and generate one real quick for you. And if you don't want the name, let me know. I'll put it in a random folder for later. If you do like what you see or you're interested in what you hear, go ahead and let me know. I'll put that in an Earl Grey folder and hold on to that until you buy your phone. Looks like I do have one coming up right now. It looks like Skinny Hose 93. Skinny Hose 93. That's available for you right now.
My God, that fits because I will be hoeing when I farm. And I'm very skinny.
That is very true. Look at that. It fits you perfect. I think you're going to be a good fit for this. So you want me to go ahead and put that in a folder for you, save that, set it aside, okay?
Okay, yes. Let's get this folder set up.
All right, it's good to go. I'm going to put that in my folder. I'm going to swipe right, put it in there, and get that saved. And I do want to let you know the services don't come in till tomorrow. I won't be getting my cell phone package until tomorrow. But when I do get them in, I'll let you know. I'm over at the Small Oasis. I'll be putting in a little store over there, getting all set up, and you can come visit me and take a look at some of the future upcoming apps I got.
Where's this Small Oasis?
If you look on the old map, let me actually pull up the GPS system on my Signal OS 4 here. Give me 1 second.
Ooh, it has gaps.
Let me pull out the map too.
I love gaps.
Yeah, it has gaps too, so you can get around town real quick. You know where... Take a look here. Okay, you see where it looks like 55 is? Right around there?
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm right in that area. Right in the little oasis there. A little small river. Little pond there.
Oh. So
what you got going over here? I hate that I got my mouth going and snapping and papping all off on you. Gotta tell you my spiel, but what you got going on over here? Talk to me a little bit about the tea party.
No. As a business owner and as a salesman, I understand the pitch is quite important. Right?
Yeah, you got to get it out there quick because you got 5 seconds to get their attention, or you're going to lose them real quick. You know what I mean?
That's quite true. It seems like the first 3 seconds are really the crucial moments. Then after that, once
can you put some of your meat in my mouth?
Oh, I have quite the meat I can put in your mouth. It's very nice and large. I got it off a trike.
Yeah, I've been growing attached to the sausage. There's a guy on the island that's been offering up his sausage to.
Well, this isn't sausage, but it's quite girthy.
Oh, that is real good. I like having your meat in my mouth. What is
Indeed.
that? It's salty as hell, though.
Very salty,
Did you
and
get a
it
brine
will
on
fill
it?
you
Did you brine?
deep. Well, it was I went and I killed a trike and I knifed out some large quantities of meat, and then I slathered my meat in oil. And after I slathered my meat up, I took it over and I rubbed it very fast to preserve it in salt. Rubbed it really fast, and then I was done for a while, and
So
I
you
had to take a nap.
basically. So what you're telling me is, and I'm gonna try and understand this in a way that I can understand as Cletus, because I'm real slow when I don't get things. What you're telling me is you killed this trike, you got some of the stuff out of it, and then you stroked your meat.
Indeed, I had to stroke my meat long and hard, and by the time I was done, everything was chafing.
That's pretty impressive. I'm really glad to hear that it takes a good stroking to get good salty brined meat, because I don't know how to get it to taste like got it tasting. So I'm going to take that into effect when I start stroking my meat around town.
You have to use a bit of peppermint and bergamot.
Ooh, where do I find bergamot?
Well, there are plenty of places, but I can't tell you.
You
It's
can't
a
tell me where to
secret.
find bergamot? Oh, it's like I told you about the book face. It's a secret between you and I.
And as a matter of
You'd be
fact,
able
I
to tell
haven't
me
even
if it was between
found
you and I.
any on this island yet. I believe that it must be grown manually.
Well, where I came from in Trustville, Alabama, there was a Burger Mart there. Is that what you're looking for? I
Well,
used to
no-
go there and get myself some French fries.
No, and see, that's back on the meat front. We're more talking about the just the bergamot here, which has nothing to do with the meat, the slathered meat. Now this bergamot, I'm very intrigued. Did they have hot, juicy meat at this bergamot?
They had some of the juiciest meat you ever done seen. There's no better meat on the island than there was there. And I can't get a hold of some of the juicy meat they had there here on this island. Used to cook it for like a long time, and they'd get it all nice and grilled with lines on it, and then they'd put it between two buns. They'd slide it inside of two buns, like just slip it right in.
God. And did it stick there? Did it stick between the buns?
It did for a little bit. And you get mayonnaise all over your face and stuff. But like that was some of the best burgers you never did have ever.
Well, I'm telling you, there was one thing I once heard, and it was, if it does not get all over the place, then it doesn't belong in your face.
You know, that's one of the best things I ever did heard, Mr. Earl. I never heard any better than that.
Quite.
I'm gonna have to that sounds almost as good as some of my mama's Chinese proverbs. Those are real sacred. You gotta keep those close to the heart.
Wait, do you have any of these sacred Chinese proverbs to tell?
It's a proverb. It's not a proverb. It's a proverb. At least that's what I'm told. There is an old saying that used to go like this. She used to tell me when I was little. She say, well, let me go back a minute. When I was little, I used to live in a place near Trustville, Alabama, on the porch. Mom used to keep me out on the porch with my dog Cooter. We used to whittle some wood. Now, I like to whittle. Now, don't look down on me because I like to whittle my wood. And I used to whittle whistles. We whittle some whistles. And we get to whittling and we get to, carving on the old wood. Mom would always come and she'd slide open the screen door and she'd say, "Hey, Cletus, you're good at working that wood." I always giggle because she said I'm good at working wood, so I always laughed at her. She's a good mama. She's a good mama. She used to always say, "Hey, Cletus, there's two things I want you to remember." And the first one she always said, "If it don't work, don't fix it. But if it's broke, keep it." That's what she always said. She said, "Remember that. If it don't work, don't fix it. But if it's broke, don't keep it." She said, "If it don't work, don't fix." She said, if you fix it," she said, "don't fix it if it's broke." She said, "If it don't work, don't keep it. If it's broke,